Welcome.
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 Welcome
Welcome
To Empire. To Empire.
Empire.
to Empire.
Empire.
Empire to Empire
Of Arts. Arts.
Empire of Art.
Arts.
of Arts
Empire of Arts.
to Empire of Arts.
Thank Empire of Arts.
Thank you so much, Empire of Arts. That's too kind.
Empire of Art. 696. Welcome back, brother. Love you. TTU, baby. I actually had a chance to speak with Empire of Art's family. Wife and kids. The whole family's amazing. I'm going to let you guys know because Empire of Arts is like me, very humble, very modest. Doesn't brag on himself too much. But that dude's a cool fucking dude. That's a cool fucking dude. Awesome family, cool fucking dude.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, you know, I'm a great big dildo. I'm a dildo. I'm a great big dildo.
By Chile. You're scammed by Chile in Ohio. Scammed by Chile. You're scammed by Chile in Ohio. Maybe you don't know law or how policing works. Maybe you don't wanna learn cause you think all cops are jerks. In lunch of police discourse, your addition subtract. Why should you change your opinion when it's easier to ignore the fact? Then along comes Chille, spouting what you wanna hear. And cause you don't fact check, you're scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio. You're scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio. Scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio.
Delete Laws makes playtime fun with these all new Chille DeCastro dolls. Whether you want to teach constitutional law, file a bogus federal lawsuit, or just hassle some pigs, there's a Chille doll for every occasion. Be the coolest kid in the whole schoolyard. Let your imagination take flight, and let the other kids know who their daddy is. Each Chille doll comes with its own special phrase. Just pull its string to hear it talk.
I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not just some regular person here. I'll steal your ass until oblivion. You can eat my shorts, copper. I'm not moving. Don't you ever put your hands on a full-grown man, son.
As far as athletic ability, you're just not on my level.
There's nothing down my pants, boys and girls. There's nothing down my pants.
New Chille gender-neutral dolls from Crapco. Trifold not included. 100 years, we've been scrunching and folding toilet paper. Finally, there's a better way. The DeCastro wipe, the new, modern solution to a clean butthole.
Can you go ahead and spread your butt cheeks for me?
After use, just press and release the button, and the DeCastro wipe drops right into the toilet where it belongs.
Get in there! Yeet, yeet, yeet!
Think about it. Toilet paper is really archaic and disgusting. The DeCastro wipe is the modern solution. Ew, so gross.
Well, you better believe I got a big fat ass, and I can't reach. This is my best friend.
It's embarrassing to have someone help you with wiping your own ass. The DeCastro wipe allows you to maintain your dignity while wiping your ass with Chilles.
The DeCastro wipe, new, from Crapco.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Empire of Arts Entertainment Show's live stream episode tonight. And welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome, Inde May. Thank you for being here. And also, Shisha87. Welcome. Matt Torrance. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And also, William Atkinson, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And also for the rest, Manuel Ferreira, thank you for being here. Welcome. Before we start, I would like to welcome my co-host, Dark Angel Rose.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so our first video that we were about to watch tonight, Empire Strikes Back. The first video that we were about to watch tonight is the one video from 1A Audit's Expose. I would like to shout out for that channel. If you guys want to watch his video, he's amazing. He's amazing content creator. He's the best. He's funny at the same time. So one video that we were about to cover before we start with our main topic is one of his video. He covered Tyrant Terminator. That guy again. So the title of the video is "This Frauditor Needs a Law to Have More Morality and Standards." He does, right? He does. All right, so that being said, let's watch the video. And once again, shout out to 1A Audit's Expose for this video. Thank you for letting us share your video.
For another First Amendment expose. Today I chose a video from the Tyrant Terminator Audits, one of the most dense Frauditor out there who continue to terrorize every government building in Chicago. Alright, let's do this. James, or National T-Lame, we know him well on this channel. He's an exceptional man who masters the circular conversation like no one else, and the art of denial and delusion, which make him almost unstoppable. A machine. But he's also a moron, and he makes everyone lose their time and then complain that it's a waste of taxpayer money. Go figure, right?
Isn't it all? Isn't it all freaking frauditors?
Anyway, as usual, let's start with his creepy intro.
It does creepy. It is.
It's definitely cringy.
Yeah.
This is so wrong. Yeah, DDA.
So with another one.
Another one.
And today we at the Department of Human Services.
Oh, Department of Human Services. No way.
And just getting ready to go in here and see.
Let's go.
Matter of fact, while we're in the city of Chicago.
Chicago.
Just getting ready to go in here and see if they respect our rights.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you have to respect a right.
To make sure that our rights are not infringed.
Not infringed by anyone at any time.
I'm sorry.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
He's like, memorize all the words that he said.
You cannot record in this building, sir.
Why not?
Because you can't have ordinance.
An ordinance?
Come with me, sir.
Oh, you talking about those signs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those signs.
Can't record.
Yeah, those signs don't apply. They just.
How their brain works every time they encounter a sign telling them not to record.
Yeah. Windows error.
That's just a sign.
Yeah, just like a stop sign. It's just a sign, right? Don't do it, you stupid moron.
Yeah, right. This is one of those. This is one of those idiot that was, if you went to like freaking stop sign,
They
like
believe it's a suggestion.
Yeah, four-way stop, which is it's supposed to be four-way stop is supposed to be like freaking first come, first serve or whatever. So whoever comes first will go past first, right? So of course you're gonna have to stop because there's a stop sign. You have to follow that thing. But these people, these morons tend to understand that thing. They don't care. So that's why there's always accident on the road. It's always like those freaking dumb, stupid. I don't want to like curse or whatever. I don't want to. I'm trying.
Inside the building.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Okay, give me one moment, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. You have to wait here. If you're not, you have to wait. If you want to see someone, you have to wait in line here. If not, you have to wait here.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see anyone.
Okay, but you can't wander around the office.
No, I'm just going to record everything that's on the walls.
So of course he films the walls like always, but why? Why do you lose your time filming walls? No one cares and you don't either. And now, of course, he upsets the other public members, impeding the service.
I mean, it's not like they were reading that freaking sign. All they do is just freaking film that signs, all of those signs, all of those policies, and make all of their people, all of their fans read it, not them. Which is, it's supposed to be. It's more important that you're supposed to read that, not your fans to read it for you. But they're moron, they're idiot. So they're not gonna read that, and then they're gonna say that policy is not a law.
Filming, sir?
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yeah, just recording
Can
everything.
you make sure it's not over here? Because we don't have consent for that.
I understand. I'm in public though, and I'm not trying to get you guys like intentionally, but I mean, if I just so happen to capture.
Thank you, sir. It's out of respect, that's all.
Oh no, it's not against the law at all.
HIPAA.
Oh, HIPAA. Yeah. But I can't. Yeah, but I can't violate HIPAA.
Actually, you can't.
No, because I don't work here. It does.
No, it does. No, actually.
Oh, absolutely does.
Without consent.
Look at you.
I don't need consent.
Sir, you do. Can you move the video away? Yeah, thank you. This is illegal at this point.
Ma'am.
This is illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that woman. This thing is illegal. I mean, you're invading their privacy, and it's still okay to film them. This is what they were saying about their constitution. You're allowed to like film somebody else's property with no privacy, and saying that they're practicing their First Amendment rights. They are stupid. Like literally, they're stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. They are stupid.
I'm just trying to. They engage me, so I'm talking to them.
Sir, I need you to remove the video camera. We are caseworkers with a organization. I need you to move that.
I understand, but you engaged me, so
This is illegal, so you
Absolutely
need to
not.
remove the video.
it's not illegal.
It's
You just totally misinformed. That's okay.
No, you're misinformed.
Oh, absolutely
You,
not.
the public, is misinformed.
We are social workers, so we are aware. So you need to remove that video immediately away from our member. Thank you.
Wow.
And he doesn't understand that because his brain is error.
With no fix.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they are.
Hey, can I help you? My name is Juana Catalan. Can you come over here?
Yeah. So, are you?
Let's go over here though, because we have customers here, and we're gonna respect their privacy.
It's funny how they say like watching our video for 30 seconds is a waste of time. But this video,
It's funny how they call people who disagree with them trolls when they have no idea what the definition is.
yeah,
It means coming into somebody else's channel and harassing them with the intent to bully and annoy and harass. And guess what? They're the ones doing it.
and William Atkinson says Terminators don't follow signs. What the hell? And then also Abby Pollin says he's proving the theory that he can function without a brain. He he's a parrot just repeating the lines and not understanding. Absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at this morons. I mean, I don't want to call them names, but it's just showing the real thing that they were a real life moron.
Privacy.
I mean,
Thank you.
okay, we can go over here, but yet and still, I can record whatever my eyes can see.
Well, the thing about it is that this is, I'm gonna ask you to stop recording. Do you have any business here with us?
You, my friend, are being audited. No.
I have to do two things. The first thing I have to do is exercise my right to record in public. That's the
Oh my goodness, here we go again with that exercising my rights to record in public. And then realize that, they were invading somebody else's freaking privacy.
They just don't care. That's the difference. It's not that anybody's going against their rights, but it's perfectly fine for them to go against everyone else as long as their rights are upheld.
And this is part of their constitution. Their constitution, not everybody's constitution. It's their constitution. Because literally, like, you read the freaking constitution, it's just none of those things that they were doing is part of it.
Nope. They just like to invent things and say that it's their right.
the first thing. The second thing I'm going to do is file a FOIA.
Oh, Lord. Again, nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
Okay, so
Exactly, with every single one of them.
Yeah.
There was two things.
here's, so you can file a FOIA.
Okay.
Then come over here and sit down and file your FOIA.
Oh, I'm not going to do it at this moment.
Okay, well then you can record because we're going to respect the privacy of our customers.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so quick thoughts. Having to film the walls and fill out the FOIA request is not official business. This is a place to help citizens. They need privacy, which is why this is a non-public forum. You're not on the sidewalk, you dance moron. And the girl told you to not wander around. Look, even if you would have the right to film, the camera doesn't give you super VIP access. They have a process there. A journalist cannot just waltz around everywhere, la la la. Even the real one.
Exactly.
First Amendment rights are not unlimited, and there are instances where recording could violate the law.
Okay.
I.e. going in and recording somebody's personal information and violating their privacy.
That's the thing that they really don't understand because they're not reading the real Constitution. They're not reading it. They're not
understanding it.
They're not
if they are.
understanding it. They're not understanding it. Is the thing. They
The problem
never.
is they're reading that they have the right to record in public, so their belief system automatically goes to, oh well, anywhere that the public in it is okay. No, it's not. These are private businesses handling personal information, and when you tell them that, they turn around and say, well, it's a business's job to protect the personal information. But what they fail to realize is by removing them from recording, that's how the business is protecting the personal information. They are in fact doing their job.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they just don't care. They really don't care. Like I said, it's obvious. It's pretty obvious that they were doing it for they're doing this for likes and views, to get revenues and get more subscribers. That's it. For grifting, scamming people.
Which is exactly what they are.
Exactly.
Selling stuff that doesn't work. That is the definition of a grifter, people. Get it right. Having a point where you are disagreeing with these fools who are getting it wrong, that's not grifting.
Like one of them trifolds, right? And Ocean View, thank you for being here. Welcome.
If
The
you
second
do
thing
you have
is-
any business with us here today?
I just told you what I had to do.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask you to leave. Yeah.
No, we can talk right here, man.
No, sir. Step over here.
Are you a supervisor as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I need
great.
you to step over here. Yeah, so asking.
Step where, man?
Over here. If you don't have any business here, we're gonna ask you to leave.
Ma'am.
If not, I would have to call.
De-escalate.
No, I'm fine. I'm
No,
fine.
you're not fine because I just told you exactly what I had to do.
Right, and I gave you papers so you can file your phone.
That's correct. So I'm going to do that.
I've asked you if you have any business here.
That's correct.
Okay, and if you do not, then I'm gonna ask you to leave.
How are you gonna ask me to leave and I have official business here?
Get out right here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Okay.
Why is it so hard to understand to get the fuck out? Oh my god.
Ma'am, don't delete that. Make sure you don't delete that. 'Cause I got to file a FOIA for that as well. If you do, that's a crime.
No, it's not. And how would you know if she's filming or anything?
That's what I have to do.
Have to call the police.
Well, that's on you guys. There's no such thing as privacy in public.
Yes, there is.
Figures. He doesn't care. But if it is his own privacy, he cares. But if somebody else's privacy, which is, all this damn Frauditor are, if it is like, if it is somebody else's privacy, it's okay. It's okay to freaking, invade them.
Because being a frauditor is all about the me.
Mm-hmm. It's all about me, right?
And that's the only thing that matters to them, themselves.
Yeah, and if you invade, if you invade their freaking privacy, it'll be like different story.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, let me call the police.
Okay, you got to do what you got to do. I think it's unnecessary, but it is what it is. No, absolutely not. Can't trespass for public property, man. Totally misinformed.
The audacity for him to say that her reaction is unnecessary. You're the goddamn definition of unnecessary. All you are and do is unnecessary. You have no purpose but to sell your salad for YouTube views and nothing else. Don't try to convince me that you believe in what you're doing for 1 minute.
William Atkinson says, a frauditor's kryptonite. Takes a picture of them. Yeah. And all you have to do is just play Disney music. That's it. It'll get them copyrighted and they will stop harassing you. That's it. That's pretty much it. But you can't. The problem is you can't. Some other companies, like, you can't even play any music or anything like that because you're kind of making a loud noise or whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of like that. But Pirate Hacker, welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Day YouTube stop monetizing you, you will start another scam and a company.
Oh, guys, by the way, I would like to shout out to Pirate Hacker. You guys want to check out his channel. His channel is pretty cool. He covers Frauditors as well.
Completely forget about that one. And now they have to move the other people into a more private area because James is here and he doesn't give a shit about anyone except himself. Oh, James.
See how she's recording with her phone. Now, those people are not saying absolutely nothing to her about her phone.
Idiot. Here is spent almost.
Exactly. He's an idiot and his brain always like this.
Well, of course he's salty. She's filming him.
Yeah. And they were always a giant.
Well, I'm a great big dildo. I'm a dildo. I'm a great big dildo.
that's all of the
Sums it up.
yeah, all of the Frauditors are like that. I mean, the used one.
Was 4 minutes just filming the walls, mumbling about how he could do it, blah blah blah. Then tyranny arrive.
Okay, it's posted, sir.
Yeah, so
You have to go.
So,
There's no.
so you're not gonna.
I've been here before. Killian 11750.
So
I've been here
so
before.
you're not gonna allow me to file my FOIA on camera.
Are they? Is he here for business?
And if you don't want police officers to bother you, stop breaking the law. That's right.
Well, he wants to file before I gave it to him, and he continues to record and he hasn't given me the full.
If there's something you want to do,
Right.
you can do it without doing this.
Well, I have a right to do it.
You don't. It's posted. You can't. It's posted. We've been through this. I had a sergeant up here about 6 months ago through the whole
Well,
thing.
can you call another sergeant here
No,
today?
no, it's
But like
posted.
a
I don't have.
stubborn toddler, they never get it and need to be told multiple times.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Like literally, like the cops already like told him that they've been told multiple times, and they were not listening for it. They're just an idiot.
Have to because it's posted.
Okay, so I
Sir,
can't file.
you have to leave. Now you're on the grounds of getting arrested.
So
for
if I don't
trespassing.
leave,
It's what it's what Anselmo said, right? Like freaking, he's an idiot too. You know, the policy can. That's what he said. The policy cannot trump your constitution. It's not part of the law, which is he's dumbass, really a dumbass. He's an idiot. You have to follow the policy, or they will freaking what you call this kick you out of the place.
would I be arrested?
You if they want to sign a complaint for it.
Boom. So that's it, right? We're done here. Conversation over. Let's walk out. Well, no. This video is still going for 45 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just gonna go to your. Where's you guys' district at?
What about this?
Well, you violate my rights, so we
Isn't this an important form that you want to?
And once you get trespassed, you're not allowed to go back in there. And if you go back in there, they can arrest you for trespassing.
To file here?
Yeah, that's actually a right. A FOIA is a right, sir. That you're telling me.
Rise and Phoenix, welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No, that you can if you don't film. No,
That's not what the law says.
The law says you can't film in here.
Sir, that's not the law to that, sir. You didn't even read it.
Well, it's a state law, but as a good frauditor, he chooses to forget the existence of the 10th Amendment. It's normal. Don't worry about it. And then he will, for a full 5 minutes, repeating the same things while they're waiting for the sergeant. But honestly, at this point, kick the guy out. Like, he's been trespassed. What the F are you doing?
Get out!
That's all they need to do. Just get out of there. But no, they're not gonna get out of there. Like I think the only way is just like get them trespass and freaking arrest this morons.
You need more for you. I can talk to you afterwards.
You're sergeant, sir?
No, I'm not a sergeant. No. It's also Chicago Chicago Police.
Oh, I appreciate
You know
that.
my camera's being recorded.
Yeah, it's all good. I was trying to convey to everybody here.
Well, I'll let you wait till the sergeant gets here and they can tell all of us.
Well, I'd rather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
So even if the cop asks him to wait for the surgeon he requested, he will repeat the whole thing again. I need to film the wall, and I need to make a FOIA, and now you're violating my right, and blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so my sergeant's on the way. He should be right
I never
behind me.
noticed the FOIA requests are always just nonsense.
It's always.
Half the time they can't even find it because they've given them the wrong numbers.
I know, right?
Okay.
Like I
sure.
said, I've never been here. I'm going to talk to the people who call.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, no one cares. By the way, James, have you noticed how no one wants to hang out around you? People always get away pretty quick.
And of course, he's gonna freaking film once again the policy.
Quickly, huh?
How you doing, Sarge?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, pretty good.
Yeah, police officers.
You know what's going to end up happening? These policies are going to become laws, and then they're really not going to have anything to argue about.
Right?
Okay.
I guess he's gonna go talk to them first. So. No, what I was saying is that statute right there, which is the same piece of paper that's right here and here.
The statute is about criminal trespass.
That's correct. Not, but he said it's about recording, which it isn't.
Well, what they're saying is there's no recording because this is their premises, and on their private premises, which this isn't an open public area, you have to have an appointment to come up. Yes?
No, sir. There you go. It's open to them.
Yeah. Because what you were doing is invading their privacy. You wanted to film them to put it on YouTube. So what would happen? Their privacy is going to get exposed to everybody.
Which opens them up to identity theft, which is a big problem anymore.
Exactly. And these people don't care about it.
Unless it's them. That's the only time they care.
Yeah, unless it's them. Yeah, exactly.
So everybody can just walk up. There isn't a security guard down there right now telling people they have to.
I mean, honestly, for my opinion, this is worse. Like this is worse than doxing. This is basically part of doxing as well and stuff like that. And why? YouTube need to do something about this. Really, like literally, they need to do something about this. This is bannable right here. This thing that they were doing, because these people are invading people's privacy. I mean, it's not the camera; it's the person who's controlling the camera.
They have to admit it.
Absolutely
I
not.
was just down there. And
They probably is down there now. But when we just came up, I came up with a few other people.
So what they're saying is there's no recording allowed in their office.
I understand what they're saying. I can understand that, but it's false. The reason why I know it's false because I just went through this with two different departments in the state of Illinois, DeKalb and Elgin.
ID theft. He should blur them out. Yeah, he should. Plus, if they were talking about their privacy, they were having a meeting in their freaking in their conversation while you're filming. You're supposed to mute those things, but no, they're not gonna mute that. They were just happy to put that in their freaking video.
Of course, because they're not fighting for anyone's rights. If they actually were fighting for people's rights, they would respect people's privacy, blur out the personal info, mute the personal info, whatever it is, to protect the person's personal information. Not only that, yes, exactly, Abby. But they don't care about anybody else's rights. It's just let me go in and do what I want to do because I say I want to do it. They're not freedom fighters. They're not out here fighting for everyone's rights. What they're doing is getting people's rights taken away.
Yeah, it's more of like being selfishness. That's what it is. Being selfish, because like I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's what it is. It's like the Brooklyn Audits that stole a freaking orange. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I own this town. Moron.
And both chief of police reached out to me personally.
Where was your issue in DeKalb and
Department of Human Services, the same entity.
So in their offices?
That's correct.
So what is the issue? What are you trying to do?
All I want to do is exercise my rights, and hopefully I can do it unmolested, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your rights at all. It's just for YouTube video. Let's.
But what are you here for?
So the first thing I need to do is, like I was already doing before I was interrupted, film in public, which is a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity.
And again,
not in private businesses.
Yeah. Jesus. I've been face palming here the whole time. Like, oh my goodness.
Okay, take this for example. If you have company over and it's multiple people having a party at your house, does that make your personal home public? No. So why do you think a private business stands to those same standards?
And this is why YouTube needs to pay attention from these people, because this is bannable. What they were doing is against terms of service.
The second thing I need to do is a FOIA, which is an additional right by the state of Illinois. I have a right to do both of those things. I know that I got to do this all over. It's not my first rodeo. So I can understand that maybe they're trying to enforce someone's feelings, but at this point, we're talking about rights that are being trampled on.
What about the people's rights that you're trampling on by filming their private info? But you don't care about that, do you, hypocrite?
Yeah, right. And Abby Pollin says, if I was in that area and he came in, I'll be going to jail. And if the camera gets broken, oh well. Right.
Then I'll be crying like Eli. Oh, down another camera.
Yeah. You get it? His name is Eli because he lie.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And William Atkinson says, Frauditor hates transparency and accountability. The very thing they say they're fighting for.
Exactly, William. And that it's so funny that they call you a hypocrite when you have your facts right.
Yeah, remember? And then when we were like, when we were agreeing with the police officers, guess what? We're bootlicker copsuckers.
Of course,
That's what
because they
call
can't think of an intelligent name to call anybody who disagrees with them other than that.
And then again, their brain is this. Error. Oh my god. Inquisitor Bacon, thank you for tuning in. Welcome.
That's my main thing.
So what are you trying to do?
Sergeant, I just said it. I need to file my FOIA, which is the
Oh,
second
and
part.
good night. Good night as well. Good night.
Paperwork to do that?
Yeah, he told me I couldn't do it. This cop here.
Said you couldn't do it while you were filming.
Yeah, and that's not the law. That's not the law. They took it. They took it.
Let us have it. He left it there.
He walked out and left.
Yeah, because he told me that he told me basically.
You even have the pen that I gave you to file the
Wait a
FOIA.
second.
Yeah.
That's
You-
correct.
you
Is
just
this
put it on
what-
there, yeah.
For a FOIA?
Yeah, you can do it on a blank sheet. No standard form. But my thing is, I still have a right to film in public as well. So we need to deal with that because that's the reason why you guys were caught here.
Huh? God. Abby Pollin said, sit down, sir, and reread the U.S. Constitution. You are not fighting for civil rights. You are not fighting racism. You are chasing money for YouTube. You are a pony. Exactly. That's true. Oh, God.
Too busy grifting.
Okay. So what you're trying to say is that you are wanting me to be involved with the exercise of your civil right to be able to film.
I called a sergeant here, hoping, wishing, and praying that someone would come and educate and uphold their oath today, because this guy right here is not trying to do it.
Well, they're trying to educate you, but you're just too dumb to get it.
They're not going to listen to that, officer. They're not going to listen to that.
Get me to do because you seem to give me a lot of words, but not a lot of direction.
Yeah, that was good. You give me a lot of words. Yes, he does. But it's always the same ones. And he's so used to saying them that he doesn't realize that the cop changed question, but he still say the same BS. I just am right. I want it for you. I need it for you. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, what I would look
See, I like that, though. He did call him out for you're giving me a lot of words, but he missed the second part of what the cop said. You're giving me a lot of words that have no direction. That's exactly right. It's all they do. Talk around in circles, throw out words they don't understand, and try to get somewheres and fail.
Have you read the oath the officers swear to? Google is your friend. Yeah, exactly. Even, I mean, they use Google, but they are too dumb to understand it. even though they use the Google. And Inquisitor Bacon said, Frauditors, the people who graduated from the Dunning-Kruger Law School.
Well, see, the funny thing about that, Abby, is they Google definitions and then they still manage to get them wrong.
Yeah. You know why? Because they're this one.
Well, I'm a great big dildo. I'm a dildo. I'm a great big dildo.
See, I'd agree, but even they have a use. Frauditors do not have a use.
No, they don't. They enjoy being a great giant dildo.
Well, for you to do,
Certainly
Sergeant, is
not bringing pleasure to anyone.
educate everyone about our rights. And the oath that you swore to uphold, that would look beautiful today for the Chicago Police Department.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was perfect.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man.
If I can exercise my rights without continuously being molested.
So what are you trying to do?
Did he just say, again, misusing words with no idea what the definition is? Rewind that. Listen to what he just said.
Exercise my rights without continuously being molested.
He apparently has no idea what the meaning of that word is either.
Oh my God.
So what are you trying to do?
Even the cop is laughing. See, nobody can keep a straight face with that.
It's funny. I'm sorry. WTF? Get a dictionary. Yes.
California.
Fill your FOIA out.
But I want to be able to do it like everybody else because it will be considered indifferent if I don't.
How many?
And discriminatory.
How many other people do?
Well, they do it inside, sir.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. I don't see nobody just out here filling out paperwork in the hallway. Of course not.
So the tyrannic force of the law here, as usual, let him do whatever he wants. And they go back in so he could fill out his stupid FOIA and keep repeating his script. And this goes for a solid 5 minutes. This is maddening. Let's move on.
So by her being in public, there's no expectation to privacy. The court has ruled on that as well.
There's no expectation of privacy for a public figure.
No, that's anybody, sir.
No, it's the same reason I
No,
have
it
to
is
inform you
not.
I'm reporting you. This state is a one-party consent state.
Absolutely
Someone has
not.
to consent.
The brain. It's pretty much what they said, right? William Atkinson says, exercise my rights to be a complete asshat. Yeah, exactly. And then Shisha87 says, he's using a very old dated definition, pester or harass someone in an aggressive or persistent manner.
But again, even though that is the highly outdated definition, it's still nobody was aggressive to him or persistent. So it's still the wrong definition, wrong word that he used for the definitions.
I'm sorry, but can I repeat the meme? Can I repeat the error meme because it kind of fits on them? Yeah. Click fix to fix error.
And fix is grayed out, says enough.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Shisha, it's what he was trying to do, but again, like everything else they try to do, they fail.
Absolutely. So you're trying to bring in eavesdropping.
Good night, pirate hacker. Thank you for tuning in.
Eavesdropping doesn't apply. They struck that down in ACLU.
It does.
Absolutely.
To me, it does not.
It doesn't at all.
It does.
Absolutely not. I've been through it.
I suggest you touch back with your lawyer about that, because I completely understand that differently. So I suggest you touch back with your lawyer about that and make sure.
No, I know for a fact.
Private person engaged in private activity.
Well, this is not private, sir.
It is, because any of the information that this lady is giving here right now, you're not allowed to have.
So anyone can have the information. It becomes illegal what you do with it.
Oh, this is so dumb. By your logic, anyone can spy on you and get all your personal info, but as long as they don't use it against you, it's okay. That makes no sense. The cop knows his stuff here, but of course, James won't listen to anything.
I won't change my mind because I don't have to, regardless of the facts that are set out before me.
But now...
Brain error all the time, right?
Oh, listen to this incredible stupidity he's about to say.
If I came inside of a police lobby and a rape victim was sitting there talking to you guys and I were recording, there's no law that says I have to stop it. So you might be talking about morally.
It's more of a moral code, and it just means you're a bigger POS than anything if you would do that. She's already been victimized enough here. She has already been victimized enough. They don't need that recounted, put online on YouTube so that you could get clicks and views.
Right. And every time they talk to the police officers, they tend to make it turn around into circles. They're just going to keep that conversation around and around and around. And they were thinking that this thing, police officers are going to agree with their word once it turns around in circles.
No, most of the time it is just that I'm going to placate you because I'm done dealing with you. And they need to stop doing that too. It only encourages more stupid.
Oh yeah, that too, Abby. I'm gonna try and download that one.
Stop it. Have some morals and standards and press stop. But we talking about a law. There's no law.
So you can't ask me to stop because of morality, reason, or standard. Did you hurt yourself, James? So you just reveal, James, that you know what you do is immoral and has no standard. You just said so,
And
but it's
do it
okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
Which further proves my point.
They're that stubborn, right?
That much of a hypocrite, because if you did this to them, they would be bawling.
And what is it with them? Like, what are they gonna get for freaking? You know what? I was about to say, like, what are they gonna get for freaking getting somebody else's information? What trophy are they gonna get for it? To be ashamed from themselves?
Because there's no law, and when they show you the law, you still need more. So anyway, I'm glad that you admit that you're an immoral and abject person with no standard. At least we agree on something. And now the poor cop is trapped in the orbit of the circular conversation that will last 3 long more minutes. Oh, let's move on.
Okay, so is your business done here?
I think to be honest with you, I think so, because I got all the walls and stuff.
You were saying,
like I said, when you guys leave, I'll be leaving.
So your business is done here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So at this point, they can ask you to leave the building.
So
got news for you. No matter how many times you said leave the building, they don't understand that. Even though you say it on a different kind of language, as you said, get out, they still not gonna understand that. All of that thing that leads to get the fuck out of here, they still don't understand it.
To be perfectly honest with you, this is a public building, right? And I can be here, but I can't be here after they close.
You're not in a public road. You're not in a public sideways. Everything is public. You think everything is public, that you can do whatever you want.
That's the law as well.
So they can close for lunch.
Yeah, that's true. If they close for lunch, I have to leave.
You guys gonna close for lunch?
Sure.
Wow.
I was wondering if that would work, and it did.
So sorry. I just want to let you guys know that, after lunch, of course, obviously, they'll be back open for business. Sure. And I'll be back up there.
I'll be back.
Just in case
Well,
they give you
good,
guys
then you can get trespassed.
Yeah.
call, it'd be a waste of resources.
You're a waste of resources.
I literally sat out here for an hour,
A
made
waste
a
of
point.
air, a waste of space, and definitely a waste of resources.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be going back up there because, see, they like to play chess, and I like to play chess as well.
James, come on. You're not even smart enough to be in the same room as a chessboard. Anyway, and then he
Or a
gets back
checkerboard.
Yeah.
inside, of course.
Oh, yeah, so they're open back there. Back open for business. So we'll get a complaint form and we'll go from there. We actually just needed a complaint form to fill out right quick. Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt. If someone can help.
It's just you can see all of the people in there that wasn't comfortable. Like going to a place that you have to freaking file your personal information and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, some random dude is going to have a freaking camera and film you while you were saying your freaking privacy, while you were talking about your own privacy in the company. Like, isn't it uncomfortable? Like, dude, it's your own private privacy. Why are you freaking filming me?
Yeah, he's gonna get it. What, a complaint form? Okay, cool.
Well, the guy's here with a camera.
So he's calling someone saying the guy is back here.
Okay, let me check.
Okay. So someone's gonna help us. So I need a complaint form. I forgot I have to file a complaint too. So
What kind of complaint form do you want?
whatever forms you guys have for complaints.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to stop recording as for the privacy.
Down for a second,
Ma'am,
our member wants.
Ma'am, no one's just go.
This is illegal.
Go by your business. Go.
I can't have my member walk past on
We
video.
can't go about our business.
So
You
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, they can't mind their own business because you are invading their privacy. They can't even walk through exit because your dumbass is always going to be freaking filming them.
Put this in front of your phone as my member walks
Sir,
by.
can you tell them to go on about their business?
This is illegal. We're working in a social stop.
Just respect them. Just put it down.
It's nothing disrespectful about
It is
The
disrespectful.
police was just here.
I know they don't want it.
They've told everybody here.
There's nothing disrespectful. I mean, from what we were seeing in here is you are the one who's disrespectful from all the people around. Jeez.
That we have a right to do it.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
There are signs
Yes, they
everywhere,
did.
sir.
Yes.
You're in a federal building.
I'm not going to stop recording.
You need to stop recording.
I'm not going to. I need to file a
Yes,
complaint.
So I'm gonna hold my paper up as my member walks by. Okay,
Please.
Ma'am,
William Atkinson says, we need an old man who whooped Eli to teach the Terminator some manners. Right? And then this guy will gonna be falling down to the ground like what happened to Eli and stuff. And then get a boo-boo on his freaking eyebrows.
Yeah,
you go get-
She's asking you to stop.
I'm a social worker and I'm asking for the
It
sake
doesn't
of my
matter what your
member.
status is.
You
ma'am.
need to put that phone down.
It doesn't matter what
This
your
is
status
illegal.
is.
It's HIPAA. You're breaking HIPAA right now. You need to walk away. If you don't know what that means, get a pamphlet or something. There's obviously some here.
I'm just going to ignore y'all, man. Ma'am, so you're not going to get the complaint form for me, ma'am? Man, these people are so misinformed. It's almost comical and sad at the same time.
Oh, the irony.
Huh. Yep.
What am I
So
proving?
salty being told no.
I know, right?
I'm glad you asked me that. What I'm proving is that our rights won't be trampled on by the public servants or anybody.
Actually, what you're proving is what a douchebag you are. And that you know absolutely nothing and care absolutely nothing about quote unquote helping people save their rights.
They are not saving their rights. They never do. They never do.
They don't want to be posted anywhere.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, sir. You're in public, sir. I can understand if you were in private.
So you were saying that people's life doesn't matter. The only life that was matter is you because you're a selfish son of a bitch. I'm sorry. He's just making me freaking curse more and more because he's an idiot. He's an idiot who have a brain like this. All the time. All the time.
Okay.
Why can't you go somewhere else and do it?
Because I'm here and I don't have to.
You're just wrong.
Okay.
He is wrong because he uses people for his own amusement. He's a disgusting person who, on his own admission, by the way, has no standard and no morality. And managed to insult those people one last time.
You can take a kid out of special ed, but you can't take special ed out the kid.
Impressive.
Oh, my living God. Oh, my living God, man. Then you got the security here. You be all right, man. You be all right. Next time, get a pick. That should suffice.
That's just sad that he has to walk around because.
Oh, okay. This is a complaint form? Okay, for sure. We'll fill this out right quick.
Conducted your business, you need to leave.
Ma'am.
You cannot record. No.
I'm narrating.
Okay.
I'm narrating.
No. But you can narrate in the hallway. You cannot record our customer. Let's go.
Ma'am, you're bothering me.
Let's go. No, you are.
You are bothering me, man.
Let's go.
You
out.
are bothering a whole room of people and staff, but you don't care about that.
No, he doesn't care.
Out.
Are you serious?
There's a policy right there, and he filmed it. He's filming the policy. He's not reading it. He's filming it.
Yes, I'm serious. You can go out. Call the police on me if you want.
No, you just called them, right?
Yeah,
so we're gonna wait.
You gotta go out. You gotta go out. You can't be recording in here.
We're gonna wait for him.
You're gonna wait out there.
No,
you conducted your business in here. You gotta go. You have to leave now. Thank you. You have to go. Let's go.
She's off the chain.
Let's go. Let's go.
How much time,
Be done
Jane?
with it.
Right? Just trespass him. Yeah.
Jammy Wummy, my little Jimmy boy. Do people have to play your silly games? Isn't it enough? At one point, you're tormenting this woman for no reasons now. You did prove your point. You went back there a couple of times now. You can go gloat in the parking lot and smell your fart now. It's done. Just leave her alone, man. Be decent. Oh, yeah, sorry. You don't do those things.
Well, ma'am, I'm not going to allow you to force me into doing things I know I don't have to do. In all reality,
strictly prohibits anyone from capturing photographic images or recording videos of customers. You gotta go.
Right. So where's the law today?
You gotta go.
There's no law.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
There's no law.
Fine. You can.
Doesn't matter if there's law. It is the business's policy, which you have to follow. Just like they can deny you service if you don't have a shirt or shoes on. And there's a sign that says, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave. Let's go. Out.
Now we're gonna wait for the police.
You can wait out there. Let's go. And you can wait out there. You gotta go.
No, we're gonna wait right here.
No, you gotta leave. You gotta go out. Let's go.
We're gonna wait right here.
Let's go. You gotta go out. You cannot record our customers. Let's go.
Get out! There are no such thing as customers, ma'am.
Yes, there are. Let's go.
There are clients.
No, there are customers. Let's go.
What goods are they here to purchase?
They're here for a service.
That's correct. So why you calling them
customers? You gotta go and not record them. Let's go. I've asked you nicely. No. I've asked you nicely an hour ago, and here you are again infringing upon our customers' rights. You gotta go.
No one's complaining but you.
You have to go.
Come on, man.
You have to go.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go.
You're the only one complaining.
Let's go.
If you would have left me alone, I was finna be out of here now.
I mean, she's not the only one who's complaining. Literally, all of these people inside of that place, is not inside of that business, are complaining. Like you can tell by the look of their freaking eyes that they were not comfortable looking at you. You being there, is the dangers from society. He's just an idiot to like find that out. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna be a stubborn freaking frauditors that's gonna stay in there just for likes and views. What a moron.
Now I have to make a point.
No, go ahead. You've already made your point. You can leave.
You can't force me out of
Let's go.
here.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can see. Look. All right. So she's the only one that was telling her to leave. Look at the freaking face of this old man right here. It looks like he's not comfortable as well, and all of these people, they're not comfortable with him being there because, like I said, he is invading all of their privacy with that camera, with you using the camera.
This is how it's conducted. You need
It's
to
still
leave.
a public building.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
I can be here till it closes.
You need to leave.
So we stay there mumbling, same stuff. And then he won't move, obviously. And then, like the spoiled and impetuous child he is.
Y'all see the security, man? Got on the whole clowns.
You don't know me, buddy. You don't know me.
Man, I know you're a tyrant.
Oh, now that is just ew.
And they have arrived, TTA family. They have arrived. This is just straight up ridiculous, man. I'm talking about ridiculous to the third degree.
Oh, you're way more ridiculous than that, James. Oh, yeah, you're an immature, impetuous man-child with no other goals than uses people for your own benefit. Hey, that makes you a tyrant,
Yeah. Like, you can tell who's the tyrant in here is this frauditor. He is the tyrant frauditor.
Well, one thing I've noticed with the frauditors is they like to project. So whatever they're calling the person they're angry at is really what they are.
Mm-hmm.
As usual.
Okay. And that's it, Officer Nelson?
Yeah.
Your badge number, sir?
7578.
7578. It really doesn't need it. All it takes is one law enforcement officer to tell them what we can do. You don't need a sergeant,
Well, I think it's helpful, right? Because this is a little bit more complicated situation, so I'm going to allow her to adjudicate it how she sees fit.
What's complicated though?
I'm going to allow her to adjudicate it.
I understand. I was just saying your opinion by saying it's complicated. That's.
I'm going to allow her to adjudicate it how she sees fit. She's
Okay.
the supervisor.
Okay. And we just had 2 sergeants out here. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then obviously it wasn't resolved, right?
Well, it was. I can show you the video where what he said at the end, the sergeant.
Yeah.
You want me to show it to you?
I mean, it's up to you.
James, he doesn't give a flying F about what you want to show him. I mean, watching you audit is like watching a puppet show from backstage. We see what you're doing, you moron. We see it all. Then the cops tell him, and just respect people, blah, blah, blah. And James, of course, returns inside again. What is fucking tool?
So
God, like, what is wrong with this thing? Like, if they were doing this in a different country, like, literally, cops have already been arrested and stuff like that. But cops is, I'm not hating cops or anything like that, but, like, they should have do something in here. Like, they just drive past by and just tell him what he needs to do, and then that's it. Just leave.
Yeah, we're
Straight ahead, this way.
we're
The customer's in.
oh yeah, they can go in. Obviously we're back up here to make a point.
Not only that, it goes by this too. I'll help you out.
Back up here to make our point that the cops have educated everyone here that we have a right to exercise our rights. So, everybody's mannerisms are a little different. That's what we like to see.
No, everyone in that building is annoyed by you. They're all the same.
Yeah, right? And again, like, it shows how selfish he is.
And
That
again,
means
look, he's approaching the people at the window, showing he's trying to get their information.
Hmm. He's more of like, I'm the only right and you all are wrong.
Exactly. That is their mentality.
they've been educated.
For one, they can prevent him from filming. There is policies and state laws, and of course, the morality and decency that he doesn't care about. But let's say he can film his transaction. Let's say there's nothing about the camera. It's all good. It doesn't mean he can just remove himself from any process they have. Not because you have a camera, you can just walls all over the place without following any rules. How does the right to film give you the right to loiter, to impede service, to insult other clients? And that's something I will never get. Without the camera, he's just a weirdo, loitering and annoying the workers and clients. He would be kicked out right away. But the same
And
guy
with
with
the
the
camera, he's a weirdo and annoyance that should be kicked out right away.
Right?
camera suddenly,
And by doing this, like, especially uploading it on YouTube, he should have been banned from YouTube, because this is against, again, this is part of doxing right here.
a journalist and he can film walls all day no matter what.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, Ron. You're right. Anyway, he spent 10 minutes in the parking lot retelling his perception of the whole story. I won't listen. No. Okay, I have to put my foot down here. No.
I don't blame you, because like all of their freaking after that, like after what they were doing, they're like walking around and freaking telling their own stories and stuff like that, and then tell everybody that, you know, about the freaking constitution that they believe in, creating their own freaking cult.
Pretty much. Man, do they follow. Goodness.
I know.
James, you're still one of the worst people I know. You use simple citizen for your amusement, and in every video I see from you, you're by far the biggest tyrant in it. And this irony keeps you in the funny territory because you're too dumb to understand how fucking dumb you are.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around.
All right, enough with this clown, my dear Jammy Whammy. I hate you. Like they say in the Philippines.
All right. Well, at least we have one Frauditors to cover and stuff like that. So we are going to our main topic over here from the lead laws. So apparently he's a hardcore streamer. He's always been a hardcore streamer. So the lead laws
again.
Yeah. Right? So the lead laws have a new update of him, have a message from all the people that, you know, all of his cult, right? So this one is it's right there. Give me a second. All right, so this one is from May 20th, 2022. Report for court tomorrow. That's what 2022. So this one is like for the 21st is his court hearing. I wonder what happened with that. But all right, so that being said, let's watch this video. Okay. Give me a sec here. And it's not rewinding. What the heck? Okay. All right. Hold on. Give me a second here. All right. I'm sorry. Just bear with me here. Bear with me. All right. So here it is. Let's watch the video. Oh, hold on. Before we start, I'm sorry about that. Before we start, let's play this one first, and we'll be right back.
By Chile. You're scammed by Chile in Ohio. Scammed by Chile. You're scammed by Chile in Ohio. Maybe you don't know law or how policing works. Maybe you don't wanna learn cause you think all cops are jerks. Enlarge your police discourse, your addition subtract. Why should you change your opinion when it's easier to ignore the fact that along comes Chille, spouting what you wanna hear, and cause you don't fact check, you're scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio. You're scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio. Scammed by Chille. You're scammed by Chille in Ohio.
All right, so we're back. Yep. We're back, and let's play the video.
Hello, world. Today's May 20th, 2024. My name is Chille DeCastro. I'm a journalist who's been wrongfully imprisoned in Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Gonna call BS.
Yep.
Beginning, I had a biased and unprincipled judge who sentenced me to 6 months in jail for obstruction and resisting.
Oh look, more BS.
He's still fighting that thing. He still wanted to appeal that thing, even though everybody knows that he was in the wrong on that situation. You guys can look it up. It was
Except
on my
him and his cult.
right. I mean, it's on our video. If you guys look at the video section, it was there. It's Chille got arrested.
The past 5 years in that same courtroom with that same judge, she's put nobody in jail for obstruction. And the 4 cases that went to trial, none of those people were sentenced to jail. They were all given anger management, impulse training, and then the misdemeanor fell off their record.
Nobody gets in jail for obstructing. That I call that BS. I call that BS, Chille. Journalist, right?
In his
what's
mind.
happening in our country right now, and we're seeing it in the newspapers, we're seeing that censorship is becoming the way of this government. And what's happening right now is history is repeating itself. If we go back to the year 1917, Woodrow Wilson has become president, and it's a real shame that he became president at all whatsoever. Because what happened in 1912, Theodore Roosevelt and William Howard Taft ran against each other, and they were both the Republican representatives. And then,
and again, none of this thing has nothing to do with him getting locked up in jail. Everybody sees what happened. He's in the wrong, Chille. You are in the wrong. You're obstructing. You're obstructing the police officer's investigation or the traffic stop. And yeah, you're still harassing the police officer, and then there you go, you got detained, and since you were resisting, that added to resisting an arrest. So yeah, you deserve to be in jail.
They split the vote. They got 7.5 million votes, and Woodrow Wilson got 6 million. If they had not ran against each other, then most likely Theodore Roosevelt would have been president because he got more votes than William Howard Taft. However, when Woodrow Wilson got in, he was an authoritarian, total demagogue. And in 1917, he encouraged Congress to pass what was called the Espionage Act. And so in 1917, Woodrow Wilson encouraged Congress to pass the Espionage Act. And the Espionage Act said that if you say anything that's against the government or against the military, then you can be sentenced to jail for 10 years and fined $20,000. And then in 1918, he encouraged the government to pass the Sedition Act, which limited what you could put in the mail as far as petitioning to the general public or petitioning to the government. And he gave the Postmaster General the right to simply throw away your mailing. So then what happens in 1918, Eugene Debs, who had ran on the socialist ticket in 1900, 1904, 1908, and 1912, every single election, Eugene Debs, who was a socialist and a communist, which I don't agree with, but he has the right to run. He has the right to be heard. In 1900, I think he got like 100,000 votes when he ran against McKinley. And then in 1904, when he ran against Theodore Roosevelt, he got a couple 100,000 votes. And then in 1908, when he ran against William Howard Taft, he got 400,000 votes or something like that. And then in 1912, when he ran against Woodrow Wilson, he almost got 1 million votes. And then Woodrow Wilson gets into office, and he passes.
Oh man, give me a second. My mouse is keep on disappearing. What the heck?
Those two acts back to back, 1917 and 1918, the Espionage Act of 1917, the Sedition Act of 1918. Later in the year in 1918, when Eugene Debs gives a speech that's anti-war, he's arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison for giving a speech that's anti-war. What are we seeing in today's world? They now are making it, and both the House and Senate voted on a bill that makes it a criminal act to say those words on a college campus.
I mean, tell me, guys, is this all connected for him getting arrested for obstruction? All of these words that he said, is there anything has to do with him getting arrested? Come on now, like so many excuses that Chille was saying it's not even connected to his freaking case. Guy has so many freaking warrant of arrest as well, and he got like several court hearing the whole time for him appealing for his charges, and he never win. And I'm pretty sure his sentence in jail is gonna get more extended and extended and extended, and he still keep digging that freaking hole, right?
Deeper and deeper as he goes.
Mm-hmm.
We are repeating history. That's what's happening right now in our country. They're repeating history. The government is censoring words you can say because they don't like them. And we have to stand up against that. You have a First Amendment right enshrined in the Constitution, enshrined in the Bill of Rights, that has been there since 1793. You have the right to petition the government. You have the right to say words you want to say as long as you're not threatening somebody else with harm. You can petition the government anytime you want. As long as you're not sending out threats, then you can send any petition you want.
Which is what you were doing, Chille. You were demanding she release you now, and she's not even a part of the case anymore. So leave the woman alone.
He's not going to leave her alone. He's just going to continuously being an ass from her and stuff like that. He's not done harassing her. In fact, like he's even harassing the lawyer that was covering him.
It should be fair. The petition
What do you guys think? Does Chile need to get does Chile need to get extend for his freaking jail time? Do does he
I was
need
hoping they were going to give him the max a year for each sentence.
right?
If he
Because he
keeps
never
this up, they're going to keep adding time.
yeah, because he never learns his lesson. He's just keep on like running his mouth. And guess what? When he get out of the jail, for sure he's gonna get worse again, and he's gonna keep continuously doing this, and he will never learn his lesson. Just teach him a lesson already. Come on, dude. Like, holy crap. This guy is like literally, you can tell that he's committing a domestic terrorist, like hurting a lot of people and stuff like that, simply because, like, he want people to believe him. Like he's building his own cult, hurting people for this.
I'm in a dungeon for filming cops because the lady judge was married to a cop. Her last name is still the name of Lieutenant Zimmerman. I'm allowed to say these things. I'm pointing out absolute facts. You have a right to petition that biased and unprincipled judge and redress her and tell her that what she's done is unjust and wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. Now, I'm paying the price for it right now. I'm a martyr to the cause of the First Amendment to have freedom of press. We have the right to film.
Freedom of press, which is you're not even a press. Once again, you are lying, son of a bitch. I'm sorry for cursing. You're not a press. You're a blogger. A blogger. You're a blogger. You're YouTuber blogger. Jeez.
They made a vague and capricious NRS code 192.190 that is so vague and so wide open that you can charge anybody with obstruction anytime you want. I have 50 more days in this dungeon until my appeal is heard. And you're allowed to petition that judge as well and say that she should immediately release me from jail and that this case should be overturned on appeal. You are allowed to petition the court. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not. It is not true. I'm leading in the proper way. Make sure that your petition is immaculate, that it's clean, that it's concise, that you identify yourself. Here's my name. Here's my address. I'm writing a petition on behalf of Chille DeCastro. He should not be in jail. He shouldn't have been put in jail. He should be released from jail. His case should be overturned.
Man, look at that. Look how he docks her. What?
Oh, that's sending it to the court. But any personal information that he gives out would have been bad.
That's your petition, and there's nothing wrong with that. We are repeating history right now. We're doing the exact same thing that we did in 1917 and 1918 when Theodore Roosevelt and William Howard Taft split the vote, and then we got somebody in office that nobody wanted. 6 million people voted for Woodrow Wilson. 7.5 million people voted for Taft and Roosevelt. Roosevelt was one of the best leaders. Theodore Roosevelt was one of the best presidents we had in U.S. history. He did an amazing job. But remember, they didn't ever plan on Theodore Roosevelt becoming president. When William McKinley is reelected in 1900 after he was elected in 1896.
What Abby said. You're everything wrong in this, Chille. Sadly, all of his people are actually listening to this and getting educated for his idea. So sad. Oh, man.
In 1900, when William McKinley was reelected, he was shot and killed 6 months into his presidency. He had picked up Theodore Roosevelt as his running mate because they split the ticket so that North and South would vote for different people. When Theodore Roosevelt got into office, the big business people hated it. They hated it. It's crazy because Theodore Roosevelt and Franklin Delano Roosevelt are both related, 30 years apart in the presidency. But I'll tell you what, Theodore Roosevelt and Franklin Delano Roosevelt were two of the best presidents we have. They were for the people. They were for workers. You remember, we had the Lochner era from 1897 till 1937. The Lochner era of court, it actually goes back to 1896. And I think that it's going to be Santa Barbara versus Railroad Company. I haven't the exact case, where they said the 14th Amendment applies to corporations. It's just so ridiculous. So they took that holding of the 14th Amendment is the same as corporations it is for people, that they
William Atkinson says he failed at selling ball sack covers and Black Power Ranger and constitutional law scholar. He's just a failure. Yeah, the constitutional law scholar is a failure. As always.
They have equal protection under the law, and they abused it from 1897 to 1937. The only way the Lochner era ended is when Franklin Delano Roosevelt got to office and passed the New Deal. Now, you may not agree with parts of the New Deal, but he broke up the monopoly of having absolute power over workers because he instituted an 8-hour workday for federal employees, and then that spread to other employees. And then I believe it was U.S. Steel Company was the first company that had to recognize that they had a union. And now what do we have unions for in our country? The most powerful unions in our country now are government unions, the police unions, the postal workers unions, but regular unions for regular people, they don't exist. They're not anywhere. Where should the number one union be right now? In the UFC. The UFC fighters should have a union because they don't have a collective bargaining agreement like the NBA and the MLB, and they should have a collective bargaining agreement. So the government has continued to strip away and usurp power from the people using everything they can to hurt us and work against our Bill of Rights. And so that's where we are right now. That's what I'm in right now. I'm in this horrible dungeon right now, and I'm dealing with this crap because I stood on my First Amendment rights, and now I'm in a dungeon.
The only entertainment that they were like enjoying is watching each other taking a dump in a freaking toilet.
Well, let's just say you're not in the dungeon yet, Chille, but you never know.
He will be in a real dungeon pretty soon. We never know. We never know. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
One could hope so that he can at least get a lesson of what it is.
Yep.
So I literally am a martyr for the cause of our First Amendment right to be press. Tomorrow on May 23rd, 2024, we have a hearing in the district court. The hearing is about an enlargement of pages for the motion that Chris Oram filed. When you file a appeal brief, it's supposed to be 10 pages. This appeal brief that we filed is 29 pages. So immediately upon filing the brief, Chris Oram filed to have a motion heard about it. Now, as of this moment, the district attorney's office has not opposed the enlargement of pages. So it looks like tomorrow's motion hearing should go smoothly. I will be in court tomorrow. I know the cameras will be there. So it's always a lot of pressure when they bring you into a courtroom in chains.
Well, at least it's not his own camera. It was the public camera from the court.
It's a lot of pressure to be brought in chains, or is it a lot of pressure to face what you did wrong and take the consequence?
Right.
It is a humiliating, despicable process that we are still using from the slavery era, where they chain you up as though you are some sort of homicidal killer.
It has always been that, even before slavery, when you broke a rule or a law, you got put in some sort of binds, whether it had been leather straps, whether it had been rope. It has always been something, Chille. Has nothing to do with slavery.
Is move the bailiff station between the judge and the defendant to ensure the safety of the judge and the jury. That's all that they would have to do. But instead of that, they put us all in torture cuffs. The process of going to the hearing tomorrow, of going to that hearing, going to the appeal motion hearing tomorrow is going to be absolutely horrible for me. I'll get up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. They put me in chains. They take me down to a holding cell where there's 80 men in a room that's supposed to hold 40. Everybody.
That is his fantasy.
Well, wait, we all know you can't count, Chille, so I highly doubt that's accurate.
With a lot of men. He's surrounded by a lot of men with him getting chained. Kinky. Holy crap.
Well, like the whole torture cuffs theory.
Right. And his brain is continuously like this.
That and the dial-up internet when it's constantly loading.
Yeah. Because he's always been freaking.
Well, I'm a great big dildo. I'm a dildo. I'm a great big dildo.
Mr. Chille.
Everybody's extraordinarily loud and everybody's chained up from head to toe. It's going to be a miserable process for me. It's absolutely the height of a despotic government when you put everybody in chains like we're all Kunta Kinte from 1850. I feel like the Fugitive Slave Act is right back into motion today. So that's just the update of what's going on in the legal proceedings. I cannot be released tomorrow. There's no chance the judge will release me tomorrow. The earliest date I can be released from this dungeon is July 10th, 2024.
He's still hopeful. He's still hopeful to get released in there as soon as possible.
Of course he is, because he still believes he's in the right, the whole grandism thing. He thinks he is royalty and deserves to be let go when he says, "Let me go." You're not that important, Chille.
Oh, man.
I want to say thank you to everybody who sent me eye care gifts. There's eyecaregifts.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody who's contributed or donated to my GoFundMe's, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. It means the world to me. You guys covered 90% of my legal costs. I really appreciate it. Today is May 22nd, 2024. This is Chille DeCastro. This is my daily journalistic update from the dungeon, Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.
Oh, it goes down. Now it's just back to like 20,000.
People are catching on.
Oh man, that's a lot of money that he freaking grift once again. Oh, well. Chille's always been boring and stuff. All of this crap that he's been doing. Hold on. Bear. All right. Well, anyways, that's it. There you have it. We've been streaming for like an hour and a half. Well, anyways, that's it for now, and thank you guys for watching. Do you have anything to say before we go?
Just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
All right. Awesome. All right. Well, that's it for now, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and it really, really helps our channel. Thank you so very much. And if you guys want to have a commission for an artwork for what you call this portrait animated drawings and stuff like that, feel free to join our Discord that was linked in the description down below. All the infos are in there, all the infos and all that stuff. So all you have to do is join that Discord and stuff like that. And also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified for the new upcoming or new video that we just upload. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Well, I'm a great big dildo. I'm a dildo. I'm a great big dildo. Yeah.